Hello and welcome. This video is about how to make my delicious matcha mint ice cream sandwiches featuring Young Living's Peppermint Vitality Essential Oil. This recipe is vegan, gluten-free, and refined sugar-free, but you can make substitutions as needed. Let's get to it. You want to start by boiling 1.5 cups of raw unsalted cashews for 10 minutes. And when they're finished, you'll just set them aside to cool. Next, prepare the base by processing 1 cup of pitted medjool dates in a food processor until a sticky ball is formed. Remove the dates and set them aside. Then process 1 cup of raw unsalted walnuts into a meal. Add the dates back in chunks, plus 3 tablespoons of cacao powder, and process together until blended. Lightly brush a dozen silicone muffin cups with coconut oil. Then fill them with the date nut mixture and compress with a glass or a jar. Put the tray in the freezer to chill. Get some water heating in a double boiler and melt 1/3 cup of coconut oil for the filling. Then set it aside and prepare the fudge. To the double boiler, add in 1 cup of vegan chocolate chips, and I'm using Lily's brand, and a 1/2 cup of almond butter. Stir together while melting, then add in 3 tablespoons of real maple syrup. Stir the mixture frequently to combine everything well, and when it's smooth, turn off the heat and stir in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Now pour the fudge mixture onto a piece of parchment paper and spread quickly and evenly to about 1/8 inch thickness. You can get it really flat and even by placing another piece of parchment on top and smoothing out the fudge with your hands, and it should look something like this. Put the parchment onto a baking sheet and then into the fridge so the fudge can harden. Now prepare the ice cream. Put the drained cashews in a high-speed blender, along with a 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of coconut cream, a 1/3 cup of coconut oil melted, a 1/2 cup of agave syrup, 3/4 teaspoon of Ceremonial grade matcha powder, and I'm using the Akira brand, and that's where we'll get that beautiful green color from. And about 18 to 22 drops of Young Living Peppermint Vitality Essential Oil, depending on how cool and minty you like it. Blend on high until it's smooth and creamy. Now fill the cups with the nice cream mixture. And give the tray a few taps to remove the air bubbles. Remove the fudge from the fridge and use a small glass to cut out 12 circle fudge cookie tops for the sandwiches. You may need to let it thaw out a bit. Top off the ice cream sandwiches and use a piece of parchment paper to gently press them down. Then put them back into the freezer to set. Break up the fudge leftovers into chips. After 3 to 4 hours, pop the ice cream sandwiches out of the freezer and allow them to thaw at room temperature for about 10 minutes. Then roll them through the fudge chips to coat the sides. Looks yummy. Then pop them into your mouth and enjoy that minty cool explosion. These matcha mint ice cream sandwiches are a refreshing tingly mint sensation with decadent chocolatey goodness. Perfect on a hot day or anytime you're craving mint and chocolate. If you're into mint and chocolate, you have got to try this recipe. Like this video to save this recipe for later. Subscribe to the channel for more tasty treats like this one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.